What's going on, y'all? It's your boy B87.
My name is Rhea Nixiel.
And we're here to do a review for Despicable Me 3, a movie that was on our top 10 series.
Both of our top 10 series, actually.
I was very excited.
I can't wait to meet my brother.
What's the difference between me and you?
The movie follows Gru, who's voiced by Steve Carell, his wife, brand new wife Lucy, who's voiced by Kristen Wiig, and their three kids, Margot, Edith, and Agnes, their adopted children. And as of the last Despicable Me movie, Lucy and Gru are secret agents working with the Anti-Villain League, AVL, I think it was what it's called. And the new director fires Gru because of his incompetence, failing to catch Balthazar Brat, who is the main villain of this movie. He's voiced by Trey Parker. After being kicked out, they get a note saying from his long lost brother he didn't know existed called Dru, because when his parents divorced, his father took one and his mother took Gru himself, and they didn't know it existed. They go there and Dru wants to become a villain. He's the normal person, he's happy-go-lucky, he's a good guy. He wants to be a villain and follow in the family footsteps that Gru no longer does anymore at all, because he's turned good. So the story follows Gru helping Dru fight against Balthazar Brat, steal stuff back from him. And I don't know necessarily how it ends, but that's pretty much the whole story. And it follows the kids and Lucy trying to bond as mother and children, all stuff. Their own personal
great
stories.
Too. The kids were great. The kids. It just makes me want to have kids. Well, not too. Well, I need to worry about too, but we still have kids. But they were just so adorable, man. It's just they warm my heart. They really did.
Especially Agnes. Oh God.
I'll
she
be
is so
broke.
evil when she says fluffy. It's adorable.
I'll be broke dealing with her. Like she can get you to buy anything. She'll just be like, "Can I have this?" No. Here you go. Like I could just see that. Man. So it was just, oh my goodness, man.
Now, overall, what did you rate this movie, Robert? We give an overall rating. I know this is the number 4th in the overall series, but 3rd in following the exact series.
Yeah, because
the Minions movie follows. It's in the same universe, but it doesn't follow the story. It's more like a prequel to everything else. So.
I mean, okay. After a day of thinking, it was, instead of going higher, it was actually getting lower.
Oh, really? When we both came out of the movie, we were ecstatic. We were loving it. The music was awesome.
It was great.
They had 90s style music because Balthazar Brat is a 90s kid turned villain following his 90s style.
Yeah.
So,
which I loved. I loved the music.
I loved it. The terrible toys and all that.
It was so 90s. It was just so 90s.
It was 90s to the point of cringeworthiness.
I mean, it was just like, oh my gosh, this dude loves it, man. But I mean, like I said, I started off as an 8. Yep. Then it went a little bit lower. And then a little bit lower. And then I finally said, you know what? I'm going to give it a 7.5. That's what I'm going to give it. A 7.5. Maybe 7.8. But, I mean, it broke my heart to do that because I love Despicable Me. I can never say it right. Despicable Me.
I still think the first one was one of the better ones. It's always how it is.
Actually, I like the second one.
You like the second one?
The second one a little bit better. But it's just for this movie itself, I just kind of felt I was in it. And I was kind of drifting away a little bit. Mostly with the, what'd you say, Dru? What's his name?
The brother's name?
Which one?
Gru's the bad guy. Dru's the one with hair.
What would you? Oh yeah, Dru. Even which I kind of agree with. I gotta agree with. Oh yeah, hair. Yo. But every time I saw it, I was thinking about Sean a little bit. He was like, I see Sean doing that. I'm Sean.
That's how I am.
I'm the best.
So I do it all the time. Just wave my hair around and wave it and all that.
I can't do that. I'm sorry. I got nappy hair. I can't.
But Sean. That's the whole funny thing. Gru is bald. I don't know if he's bald by choice. Yeah. I think he's not bald by choice because of how jealous he is and upset by that. I think he's just naturally bald.
Maybe I can't remember. Maybe the first, I don't know. Maybe the movie he just was so evil that
his hair fall. That's what happens if you're so evil. You just go bald.
I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. But I mean, but overall, I mean,
one of the funniest scenes in the movie.
Yeah.
When Dru's coming downstairs. He just big brother. He's going in slow motion. Hair's waving everywhere. He's all biting his lip and all that stuff. And brother's like, Gru just looks at him and he's like, what?
I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple times I'm like, I think he's gonna get his wife stolen.
I really thought Lucy would be better than that.
I really thought that because the way he came out, I'm like, oh, it's over. Lucy probably like, oh.
Well, you're a real upgrade.
It was like,
that's terrible.
But for me, I give it a 7 point. But for me, it's a 7.5.
I'm actually gonna give it the same.
The weakest of 3. It was the weakest 3 other than 3.
Really? You think it was the weakest? I'm going to give this one a same thing, 7.5. We actually agree on this one.
Yeah. Okay.
I was going a little lower than that initially. I was going to go about 6 to 7. Primarily because there was a lot of adventure. They're off doing things, and there's things. But the excitement and the action sequences were very toned down. They were very kid-friendly, which is a family kid movie, so that's understandable.
I agree.
But
with you.
it wasn't very enjoyable for me, but I can't really hold that against them. That's why I bumped the score back up again, because I understand it was a kid's movie. Yeah. The explosions and the things that should kill people don't.
Yeah.
So that's understandable. It's a kid's movie. So that's why I bumped it back up again. The music, of course, was amazing.
Yeah.
The one thing I did not like about the movie was Dru himself.
Oh, yeah.
He was also voiced by Steve Carell, so Steve Carell voiced both Gru and Dru. But the way Dru acted, the way he was voiced, and the way he is, just it's a very, very strange. The way they interacted together was weird.
It was kind of like a forced
Very
movie
creepy.
in a way. You feel?
Their relationship seemed forced. They were like they're twins.
Yeah.
So they were getting along, and they immediately had that little psychic bond that twins supposed to
And
have.
that wasn't even that. It wasn't even that funny, was it? To
Not
me,
to
I
me,
didn't
really.
really laugh. As I was kind of like I was smirking, but it wasn't like hilarious.
So it was like awkward, cringy type of stuff. Like when they switched places on purpose, and it was really badly done. Obviously, it was supposed to. That was the point.
Yeah.
The kids knew they were switched, and Lucy was just staring at them deadpan, like, "What the hell y'all doing?"
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This movie, the kids and the women, or the woman held the movie for me. Like without them, I don't think the movie would be that. That's kind of because I know the movie's really on the brothers, but I just felt like the girls and if they weren't in there,
They took a back seat. This story was about Gru and doing their relationship, bonding, and all that stuff, and becoming a villain and overcoming obstacles and stuff like that.
They did take a back seat. They did, but they held the movie.
They had their own side story going on in the process, which was a good bonding thing for them as well.
Yeah.
The mother-daughter bond and all that stuff.
Which I mean, it was a lot hard for stepmothers trying to bond with
Jump into it.
Their thing.
So overall, I gave it 7.5. I really enjoyed the movie. It was a little lackluster from the action department, but it was a kids' movie, family movie. I mean, that's acceptable.
One more thing. There was one thing you did say about them wanting to be. They should make it into a show and not make it into a movie.
This is the number.
I do agree with you.
This is
on
Despicable
that.
number 3, 4 in the overall franchise. It's getting lackluster to the point of if they want to continue it, I think personally they need to start it as a TV show and not work on another movie.
I definitely agree with you on that because they did with How to Train Your Dragon. It's on Netflix, so that's doing
not
very
a bad
well.
Series either.
It's really good. So I think they should have actually did that instead of trying to make it on the movie.
And then if it goes well enough, they can release another movie later on based on the story that's going on the TV show. Some cartoons do that; they'll release movies based on the TV show.
But I really see them doing like a Minion show. Though. I don't think they're gonna do.
You don't think
full...
they'll have a Gru show from his family?
I don't think so.
If they do, I think the point will be from the girl's perspective, not Gru's perspective. He'll be a background character, supporting character, but I think the story will be follow the girls and the Minions' interaction with each other.
But the biggest problem would be is business wise, Miranda Crossgrove. Man, I'm not trying to get into business, but you know how some of these actors are. They may be like,
these are high profile actors, and
exactly.
actresses,
So they may not.
do
Even though Miranda Crossgrove has been on shows.
Yes, but she's bumped up now. She's a movie star now, so
I would love to see that.
They can easily find other people to become voices that come close to the original voice, though. They do that all the time.
That's true.
So
that's true. But I would love to see a show.
Yeah,
but
that'd be interesting.
But is there anything else?
That's about it. I'd like to see a show out of it. Dru was my turn-off point for this entire movie.
Same with me.
Not the entire turn-off point for this whole movie. I didn't hate the movie because of him. Just their interaction was weird, and it kind of was off-balanced everything. The funniness.
Oh, so out of all three movies, what was the best one out of all three? Out of all three.
I like the evilness of Gru in the first one.
Right, okay.
The second was okay because their interaction with Lucy and Gru getting along, trying to become a relationship, or them arguing at first, working together, then them falling in love eventually at some point. This one was... I think this is probably the worst of the three. Yeah. Not a bad one. The other
not
ones
bad.
Good, but
would you put it in your DVD collection?
I would. Only because it's a collection. I need to have 1, 2, and 3, and the Minions movie together to make a collection.
I definitely would do the same thing.
So I'm not gonna leave one out of the movie because I didn't like it because I don't have a fucking collection.
But if you got, I'm good.
That's all I have to say about this movie.
You know what I'm saying? I was, it was like I said, I was very happy that we went to go see the movie. It was part of our top 10. A little bit disappointed in the lackluster of it, but overall, Despicable Me, you did a good job. So. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to thank y'all for watching this episode. We have more coming soon, very soon. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you can get notifications from us. Go ahead and like it if you enjoyed it, and share it with your friends and family and people you don't even know, so that they can enjoy it as well.
Thank you so much for the support, y'all. And yeah, man, it's been a long ride, but we're on our 19th movie. I believe.
You make it sound like we're leaving. It's been a long ride, but this is it, guys.
No, I'm just saying, it's just been great, man. Working with you, man. It's just been great, dude. It's just, I mean, he is the one that has taken me to a lot of movies, man. You really have. Well, not like that. Not like that. Not like that. I don't know, they know. But I've never been to this many movies ever in my life. I probably watched 2 to 3 movies ever. Yeah.
Bye.
Alright, yeah, it's 4:07, man. Catch you later.
Pito patamilo milata katiki pouletica, c'est pas la joie des mitocala namoule macarena. Paoletus pas beau patimele, c'est pas macagusta, mamie est belle, mais la moustache elle la pica mucha. Moca coca pila caca fisa bella la masala, papa mama loca pipa la gusta la rumata, j'ai pas coda mila toca boca pisa la lasagna.